Hello everybody, Kemo Sabi here, coming at you with another video. This one's off of Global News webpage, read it by Duguid, Reuters, with the topic of America would run out of avocados in 3 weeks if U.S./Mexican border shut down by Trump. Published April 1st, 2019 of 6:24 a.m. Updated April 2nd, 2019 of 12:39 p.m. President Donald Trump's threat to shut down the U.S.-Mexico border would hit American consumers in the gut. From the avocados on avocado toast to the limes and tequila in margaritas, the United States is heavily reliant on Mexican imports of fruit, vegetables, and alcohol to meet consumer demand. Nearly half of all imported U.S. vegetables and 40% of imported fruit are grown in Mexico, according to the latest data from the United States Department of Agriculture. Americans would run out of avocados in 3 weeks if imports from Mexico were stopped, said Steve Bernard, president and chief executive of Mission Produce and the largest distributor and grower of avocados in the world. You couldn't pick a worse time of year because Mexico supplies virtually 100% of the avocados in the U.S. right now. California is just starting and they have a very small crop, but they're not relevant right now and won't be for another month or so, said Bernard. Trump said on Friday that there was a very good likelihood he would close the border this week if Mexico did not stop immigrants from reaching the United States. A complete shutdown would disrupt millions of legal border crossings in addition to asylum seekers, as well as billions of dollars in trade, about $137 billion, which is in food imports. When a border is closed or barriers to trade are put in place, I absolutely expect there would be an impact on consumers, said Monica Ganley, principal at Cortera, a consultancy specializing in Latin American agriculture issues and trade. We're absolutely going to see higher prices. This is a very real and very relevant concern for American consumers. Mexico is the largest importer of U.S. exports and refined fuels like diesel and gasoline, some of which moves by rail. It is unclear if rail terminals would be affected by closures, as changing plates have increased demand for fresh produce and a greater variety of it. The United States has increasingly come to depend on Mexico to meet that need. Imports have nearly tripled since 1999. In that period, Mexico has gone from supplying less than a third of imported produce to 44% today. In addition to avocados, the majority of imported tomatoes, cucumbers, blackberries, and raspberries come from Mexico. While there are other producers of these goods globally, opening those trade channels would take time, said Ganley. Although the share prices of U.S. supermarket chains like Walmart and Kroger did not appear affected by Friday's announcement, food companies would ultimately feel the pain. We would be out of business for a while, said Bernard. Hopefully you enjoyed the write-up, everybody. It'd be awesome if you leave me some comments, and awesome if you subscribe too. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Bye.